Well, Boris all of a sudden, he pulled this piece out. And he says it's a part of the barrack signs. Oh, yeah, there you go. They are neat.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Fine.
They are. Hi there! We are on the road again to go metal detecting. With me is my buddy Rob from WW2 Unknown. A while back I got in contact with Boris from Poland. He invited us to travel to Poland and come dig with him on one of the biggest SS military training camps of Europe. This camp consisted of barracks, buildings and other intelligence facilities. At the end of the war, the Waffen-SS tried to defend this area from the advancing Soviet army, but eventually had to retreat. The camp was abandoned and destroyed by fire during evacuation of the training grounds. This actually is going to be the first time that I'm traveling by plane to go metal detecting. We are going to Poland. Now that is what I call a true adventure, far away from home. Now let's meet up with Boris and travel to our stayover location for the next 2 nights. At this point I'm just really eager to meet up with him and share some stories over a beer. Right, as you can see, we've landed. We've been welcomed with open arms. The table is filled. We're gonna have a slight party here.
Cheers.
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 And I really hope we're gonna be fresh tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm really looking forward to it. So without further ado, see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's the second day. We had a good night's sleep and we're gonna get back to it. We're gonna do some more metal detecting today. So wish us luck. Right, so I guess this is the spot where we drop our stuff and start digging. So right here where we dropped our bags, that's where where should be a massive dump place, at least Boris told me. So they're probably gonna start excavating this part here because it's quite deep. So we're gonna both be digging in this dump, and I'm also gonna be using that metal detector to detect these woods. Apparently they found weapons here, ammo, metals as well. So let's start up and see what we can find here. So this dump site, they say that's like at least 20 by 50 meters or something. So right now they're just opening this hole again. They filled it up from last time. As you can see, they're very eager to start. We gotta go like 2 meters deep or something to reach the find. So this is gonna take a while. So yeah, literally with the first shovels we see a part of a comb here and probably a toothpaste tube. So that's an interesting start. Bottles here, as you can see. So pay dirt, that's what I call it.
Oh.
What is that, porcelain?
Yeah, porcelain.
Oh, there was a stamp there, yeah.
Yeah, it will be. Yes. Reich.
SS Reich, wow.
Yeah,
Jesus.
and it's from the Bohemia factory in Czech.
Okay, that's interesting stuff. Let's see if we can find some complete stamps as well. As you can see, the hole is getting bigger and bigger. And we just pulled out this Mauser K98K practice round.
It's broken.
Yeah, it's not complete, but really interesting. Is that made from Bakelite? Or is that Bakelite? Yeah. Cool piece. Just had a funny moment here. We just found a freaking beer bottle of the brand Okosim.
Yeah.
And these guys actually brought some modern beers, and that is exactly the same brand as it says right here. But this is from the 1930s, they say?
Yeah, 1950. And
Awesome.
now the medicines, Bayer.
Medicine capsule, Bayer, yeah. Cool piece. Really clearly marked still. Right, it's time to try out some metal detecting. These guys set me up with a really nice detector, so let's see what we can do here. So yeah, I just found that buttercup, as you can see, and from this hole apparently there's also porcelain, so it's good that I'm excavating here a bit as well. I just found this piece, and well, I found definitely the best part. The stamp is still on there partially, So yeah, happy with that one. Let's keep on digging. Because we're digging on an SS training camp, for me it is exciting to see how the relics match with the history of the environment. We've actually found many porcelain pieces marked with SS Reich. This was one of the most infamous SS divisions that took part in several major battles on the Eastern Front, like the Battle of Kursk. They also fought in Normandy and took part in the fighting of the Battle of the Bulge. And apparently they also trained in Poland on this camp. See some very interesting features there. A really big trench system, goes like that, in the very classical zigzag shape. Goes through all the way through here. And it ends right there. Beautiful. It's history right there, guys. A running trench. As you can see, you got another very nice running trench here. And my friends over here had a very deep signal right in the middle of the trench. The guys just pointed out this round. Apparently it's quite a special one. As you can see, there's some holes in it, and it actually already feels quite light. There was no gunpowder in this. This is a practice round, and it's quite rare to find this type actually with the holes in it. So they did some practice shooting here. It's cool to see. So Rob just came running over to show me his first find of the day. And there's clear writing on it. Let me just get that out in the sun. Look at that. So it's probably from some sort of half-track armored German vehicle. Not sure which type. We will find that out based on the markings here, but look at that. Look at how clearly marked that is. This panzer track is from a German half-track known by the collective name SD-KFZ. There were many variants for different purposes, like infantry support, anti-tank and anti-aircraft duties. The panzer track that we found is from an SD-KFZ 251, which were the most widely produced half-tracks of the war. They were used as armored personnel carriers. Its crew consisted of 2 drivers and 10 passengers. This half-track vehicle was commonly armed with 1 or 2 MG34 or MG42 machine guns. Alright, unfortunately no more luck during metal detecting, so we're gonna head back to the dump, find a new place to dig and move some dirt. Let's go for it.
Take off.
Right, so I just jumped down in the quarry. Time to get digging. A piece of leather, maybe it's from a bayonet frog, not sure. We got another piece of porcelain, and it is clearly marked, as you can see, swastika on it. No SS this time though.
It's rat.
It's RED.
Yeah.
RED porcelain, that is also here then.
Yeah.
Interesting. This might be an interesting little find here.
It's for the MG.
MG15, right?
Yeah.
I think this is a muzzle protector for an MG15. The smaller ones were for the, that's what the ones that we usually find there for the Mauser K98K. This is for the MG15. Well, we've been at it for quite a while now, and as you can see, it's time for a lunch break and a nice beer and a nice traditional Polish pea soup. So gonna enjoy that and get on digging soon. At this point I realized that I probably didn't pick the most convenient plate for this kind of dish. It was delicious nonetheless. So we got the excavation going there in the back, as you can see. Some small finds came out. Another piece of a German buttercup, some porcelain bits. And we just found the first WHW badge. Apparently they had these here too. Look at that. Hamburg Wiener Tor. You want to hear a funny story? We found this identical badge a couple of weeks back. That's an awesome one, look at that. So yeah, gotta keep our eyes peeled. There's not just porcelain and glass bits in there, but badges. Really pretty one. I'm quite surprised. It's actually another WHW badge. I mean, it is just a piece, but it's one of those glass ones that you could stand up straight. For those of you that have seen my previous videos, will recognize it. There are landmarks on them. And this one is made from blue glass. I really love finding blue glass for some reason. Well, Boris all of a sudden just got really happy because he pulled this piece out. And this might not look like much, but he says this is a part.
Oh, there's more.
He says it's a part of the barracks signs.
Yeah.
So maybe if there is more coming out, maybe we can puzzle it together and see what the sign said. That's exciting. How many times did you find these signs, you said?
Never.
Never? Okay. Well, that explains the happiness.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
They are neat.
They are. They are.
Oh. Where's the rest? It's here. We'll see.
See how many parts are there.
When I take the rest of them.
Just don't be careful with it. Don't break it.
Yeah. It's the big one.
So we have 4 pieces now already, but there is a really big piece right there still.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, if you cannot pull it out.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
There
This
we go.
will be the big one. Yeah, you can see the nail.
The nail, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, we just.
Yeah.
There's one piece missing there. Maybe it's quite complete still if we
Yeah.
carefully dig that out.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Fine.
There is movement. So
Yeah. Yeah.
go for it, man.
Oh, no, it's not
Not complete.
complete.
Oh, we need. Maybe there must be still a part there. Yeah, that goes there. Wonder what the writing would have said.
Yeah.
So this would have been placed on the barracks as some sort of sign.
Yeah, yeah. It was some sort of sign, but we will need to check for
Yeah.
more parts of it.
Yeah.
But
Well, we got the pieces of the puzzle. Now we just gotta make it, you know,
yeah.
and find the complete thing. All right. So Boris thinks, or he hopes, he has another one of those stacks
Yeah.
placed on the barracks.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. You see the writing there.
Yeah. Oh, it's. But yeah,
there is
we
movement.
have.
Yeah.
We have movement. Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah.
But it can still be a part of that one.
Yeah. That's nice. That's
Another
pretty
piece of
neat.
the puzzle, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. As you can see, we don't have all of the pieces, and it's actually really hard to make out what it says right now. And yeah, that's a very iconic relic to find here on this camp. I mean, this was hanging on one of the barracks. Like, how many soldiers passed this sign and, you know, entered the building and went about their day? Well, reinforcements have arrived, and with effect, because my friend over here just pulled out another WHW. Look at that beauty. Wow. 1941, 42 it says. It even says WHW. Look at that.
Yeah, and the government.
General government.
Yeah.
So which
the district in Poland that the German made.
Wow. It has a freaking map of this part of Poland. I mean, that is a beautiful one. Nothing on the back. Beautiful, man. One of the guys managed to pull out a complete document. It's marked with German writing about the load and weight of vehicles, and it's actually marked by hand with 1943. The only reason this piece of paper survived the conditions in the soil is because it was found inside of an empty paint can. Just a short overview of some of the finds that we did here. A lot of nice marked bottles. The paper is all still there, you know. Porcelain pieces, SS Reich, marked. Most of it is marked. We have all of the pieces here for a really nice puzzle, so you see where the stamps are at. Yeah, this one as well. And obviously, you've seen the WHW badges. I also found this thermometer. It's quite nice. Alright, it's time to backfill this. We ran out of time and energy, by the way. So we're gonna close this up nicely and pack our bags and travel back home. Unfortunately, our time in Poland ran out Made some new friends. I'm really happy that Boris invited us. So I want to thank the guys a lot, and I want to thank you for watching, especially my patrons, and your names will appear on the screen right now. If you haven't checked out my Patreon yet, go and check it out. There's a lot of exclusive material that you can enjoy. It's time to go and catch our flight. See you next time.